means that the sufferings of devotees, the sufferings of the Pandavas, we should not understand that this is due to their karma. Rather, devotees, they face all problems as a mercy of the Lord. I'll go to one anecdote of Srila Prabhupada and His Holiness departed Tamal Krishna Maharaj. Tamal Krishna Maharaj once spoke to Srila Prabhupada, being very concerned that during our preaching activities, sometimes we have to deal with a lot of materialist non-devotees. So Tamal Krishna Maharaj was very concerned about this, and he asked Srila Prabhupada that don't we get contaminated by the always associating many times with the non-devotees. So Prabhupada gave a very nice reply to that. I would just read it verbatim. Tamal Krishna Maharaj's concern was that at the point of death, we may not be able to remember Krishna because we sometimes associate extensively with non-devotees in our preaching. So Prabhupada replied, Srila Prabhupada speaking, "You are taking that risk for Krishna. Hence, at death, Krishna will enter into the recess of your heart and mind and drag you back to Godhead." I'll repeat that. Srila Prabhupada said, "You are taking that risk for Krishna. Hence, at death, Krishna will enter into the recesses of your heart and mind and drag you back to Godhead." So I personally think that Krishna also has dragged Srila Bhakti Charu Maharaj back to Godhead, to himself. Then Prabhupada added, no matter how impossible a task may be, if it is done for Krishna and not with any personal motivation, it could be achieved. So of course, we understand that the risks we take in preaching, there are many risks, but at this particular time, during this epidemic, we have to be extremely careful. We must take precautions, etiquette precautions, like wearing masks, social distancing, washing our hands whenever necessary, observing proper hygiene standards. Not take this lightly. It is a very deadly pandemic, as we have seen. Now, I had some association with Sri Bhakti Charu Maharaj, and I found him to be a perfect gentleman. Krishnaika Sharanam. So that is the quality of a devotee around which all other qualities are centered. Krishnaika Sharanam. So he had such strong faith in Krishna and Srila Prabhupada, and he was so dear to Srila Prabhupada. He was a very humble devotee, and at the same time he was a very powerful devotee, powerful preacher. One of my godbrothers wrote a very nice offering to Srila Prabhupada, describing Prabhupada's Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, whom Prabhupada referred to as a Simha Guru, as a lion guru. And the progeny of a lion can only be lion-like, cannot be like a sheep, can only be lion-like. So Prabhupada imbibed all the qualities of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, the tenacity for preaching. And I am very proud to announce that Srila Bhakti Charu Maharaj also imbibed so many of the qualities of Srila Prabhupada. He was such a powerful preacher and a great achiever. I was very impressed by all his qualities, humility, and many other qualities. And three achievements that struck me. Within such a short time, he was able to build this fabulous temple in Ujjain within 10 months. He was able to, normally it takes just 10 months just to make the drawings, the plans of a project like this. It is so amazing how by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, such a miraculous achievement. Within 10 months, the construction of this beautiful temple was achieved. There are so many other achievements. I have just selected 3 of them. The first, this temple. The second achievement which impressed me most was Bhakti Charu Maharaj showing to the whole world the Leelamrita, the pastimes of Srila Prabhupada in video form. He made a beautiful series of movies that's known as Abhay-charana, which captivated the minds of so many millions of devotees and non-devotees alike. Abhay-charana. And the third achievement of Sri Bhakti Charu Maharaj, which impressed me, was that amongst other things, he was responsible for the production on mass scale of the Guru Parampara deities. Now you see many temples in ISKCON, almost all temples in ISKCON, they are ornamented with the beautiful deities of the Guru Parampara. As it is, the deities are so powerful, so attractive, all Radha Krishna, Gaunitai, Jagannath deities, Sitaram, all very powerful. And this is giving an added attraction and potency by having the Guru Parampara deities in all the temples. So it is natural during the disappearance time of the Acharya or the Guru or any Vaishnava for all devotees to feel very sad. Just now we sang this song, Ye Anilo Premadhana Karuna Prachur Enu Prabhu Kotha Gela Acharya Thakur. And towards the end of that song, Narottam Das Thakur prays that Pathane Kutibo Matha Anale Pashibo. Not finding the association of the Acharya or Guru, I can only beat my head against a stone, or I will jump into fire, Anile Pashibo. And it says, all the associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu have now departed. Now I can only weep. Now Prabhupada also has in the 4th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, in the story of Puranjan, when he passed away, how his wife was lamenting, the queen was lamenting, and Srila Prabhupada explains that it is also the duty of the disciple to lament, to cry at the time of the departure of the Guru. So not only the disciple, but all Vaishnavas who are associated with the Acharya or Guru should have that feeling. So I read from the Srimad Bhagavatam here. Being now alone and a widow in that forest, the daughter of Vidarbha began to lament incessantly, shedding tears, which soaked her breasts, and crying very loudly. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Figuratively, the queen is supposed to be the disciple of the king. Thus, when the mortal body of the spiritual master expires, his disciples should cry exactly as the queen cries when the king leaves his body. However, the disciple and spiritual master are never separated, because the spiritual master always keeps company with the disciple as long as the disciple follows strictly the instructions of the spiritual master. This is called the association of Vani or words. Physical presence is called Vapu. As long as the spiritual master is physically present, the disciple should serve the physical body of the spiritual master, and when the spiritual master is no longer physically existing, the disciple should serve the instructions of the spiritual master. So very important instruction Srila Prabhupada is giving, that when the spiritual master is no longer present, then we should follow his instructions, follow in his footsteps. I would end here because Vasukosh Prabhuji and other devotees are also scheduled to speak. And I pray for the mercy of Bhakti Charu Maharaj upon all of us and upon me. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.